Hi folks, and we are back to Fallout New Vegas Remastered at the very end of the Divide. We haven't really split the Divide asunder, but we may yet have to split Ulysses' skull asunder if he doesn't get any common sense in there and decides to make things hard for himself. Elevator to the temple. Okay. Let's see what he's got cooking. Deal with Ulysses. Where's Ulysses, I wonder? I see a strange module up there and what seems to be a missile launch pad. And that is a nuclear warhead right there. That is not good. Requires a key. Many nuclear warheads. Also requires a key. Okay, there's one right here. There's many nuclear warheads. We've certainly been seen. Bad timing for the tobacco chew. That is most definitely a missile. Okay. I don't know where... They were talking about some sort of iBot creation. There's a console there. Oh, it's probably those things. It's probably those pods right there. Certainly has an impressive presentation. Oh, he's backwards. He's turned backwards to us. Musing upon failed states, flags. Is that a console? That is not a console. Is this a working console? This is a missile launch terminal. That is not what we were looking for. Maybe the door's behind. Oh, maybe the locked door's there. Oof. Not too sure about this. Feel so exposed.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
No way to stop the missiles? They haven't been launched. So... You're factually incorrect, unsurprisingly. As per usual, grandstanding and delusional crap. What happened at the Divide, what I did, was an accident. I don't recall what you're saying, so even if it is true, it was certainly not deliberate. As far as I can tell, and as far as you described it. What you're doing is madness. And trying to rationalize it in however twisted way you are attempting to doesn't change that.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
Right, so you're assuming... yeah. Everyone's going to be fine with you acting irrationally. Out of conviction. Yeah, so faith. You have no rational basis for your actions, you just admitted that. Great. The destruction you're threatening, however, is greater than you. Or me, so if you blame me for this... let's go. Mano a mano.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
I follow no flag. And what? You intend to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
You cannot possibly destroy the entirety of the NCR, even with however many missiles you have here. I counted a dozen at most.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
No, if the NCR falls back from the Mojave, that has been bleeding from Legion because it is far from their supply line, well, the other end of their supply line. You'd be shortening their supply line, not the other way around. You'd be exposing the Legion to a point of weakness if they try to hold the Mojave overextended. This guy's no genius, is he? And I understand not much about military strategy, but one thing I do know is the longer the supply lines, the more precarious your position is, not the other way around. Even you have no faith in the NCR, my actions have proven that I do. Well, to some degree. Not necessarily that they should rule the Mojave, or that the recent oligarchic tendencies they have been showing are anything to be praised. So we may just have something else in mind, but yeah, not something we're willing to disclose to Ulysses, certainly. I do. My actions have proven that I have faith in the NCR. Sure, we have killed Caesar, haven't we? Caesar is, Caesar delenda est.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
Why? One can build a community, make it stronger. One stick can break easily, a bundle of sticks, no easy break, yes, stone man, learn lesson. You saw it at the divide, even blamed me for it.
History has proven this, our history, and you think that you have this strength, enough for all of NCR. The West is not the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
Well, it is possible for a single person to make or break a nation given the right circumstances. Or wrong circumstances, depending on the point of view. You already know this, though.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
The divide? What do you mean exactly?
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the divide.
None shall pass.
They come for us, east and west alike.
Okay, now. Now. Can't we all just get along? Okay, one thing I think we can do.
To the divide that they return.
Yeah. Take care of those. Psycho. Ooh, we're addicted now. Crap. Okay. And medics. We're addicted to everything.
Mercy kill them. Let them rest.
Okay. You need to put that down immediately. I want super stim back, thank you. I would also like... What do we have that gives us bonuses? Steaks? No. Tobacco chew, sure. Battle brew. Oh, we haven't used that, and that gives us damage resistance. I mean, if there's one situation this might be useful, maybe Hoover Dam would be more useful. Let's fire into energy. Do they have energy weapons? Some of them do, right?
Fitting. We've shown them fear, but not enough. More will come.
We're taking good care of these guys, aren't we?
My machines won't help you. This facility will make more.
Alright, let's take care of these,
You have forgotten all you were. Traded glory for savagery.
Alright, that taken care of. Nobody will use those. Let's get a couple more of these into us. Oh my god, we missed everything. Ooh!
They return.
Is that it? I need a doctor's bag. We need something. What are we? Oh. Is that what? Is that what we had to fight off? Cancel the missile launch. Gladly. Maybe able to change the missile's targets. Cancel the launch. Redirect missiles. Accelerate to NCR. No. We have to cancel. Ask Eddie.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising.
Good.
Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic.
Okay.
Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Are you up to it, Eddie? Can you stop it? It might kill you. There needs to be an... Is there another way? Alright, well... That's what it takes. Doesn't seem like this facility is liking anything that's happening right now. Should we maybe get out of here? Oh my god. Eddie. Completely atomized. We need to get out of here. Ooh, plasma grenades. We need to get out of here. I think I should have turned on the subtitles.
Hopeville burned, lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, she turned her back on her home for the second time and made her way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until she stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road she would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside her feet, was a final package from one courier to another, a footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Women do. Through the roads they walk, and this road has reached its end.
Or Ulysses, maybe. For us, it is merely a beginning. The divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world. But you survived it, and stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes, okay? You also gain a reputation with the followers of the Apocalypse and the Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. We are allies with the Brotherhood of Steel. We can put an extra point into anything we'd like. Huh. I had not thought about this. Do we need... not for extra weapons, no. Certainly wouldn't go amiss to have even more endurance. Luck would bring more criticals, sure. But I'd rather count on endurance, resilience, and friends, rather than sheer luck. So, done and done. The graves outside of the divide, and they left a final message. His duster, mask, incredible quantity of rockets and a red glare, Old Glory, a courier duster, a courier duster. Oh. And that is over our weight capacity, of course it is. What is his final message? Let's see if it's something worthwhile for once. If you find us, my name is James Rubinik. Oh, the note we found. Thought I found a new route to Margaret's East. Guess now I know why no routes go through this godforsaken place. Legs broken, can't get out. Oh yeah, we found them in the, the tunnels. Even if I could... There's those crazed ghouls and those digging things waiting for me. Please get this note to my ex-wife, Anna. Tell her what happened. Tell her how I died. I guess you can tell that cheating bitch. I hope she's happy with that limp dick Rory Spencer. Yeah. Rory Spencer the limp dick. I know. I don't know who the hell he's talking about. Ulysses' final message.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word. This message and all that lies with it. It is for you, courier. If you want to know the why of things. This world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause.
Yeah, continue.
Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there, in you and me. Leave the thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you can stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
My symbol is my own, not necessarily a nation. Nations, to a degree, are what brought us this apocalypse. The followers have learnt, more than many, what that means. But I think we can piece and cobble together something more durable than a measly nation-state. Yes, I don't think the NCR is the answer. I don't think the Legion is the answer to any of the ills of the Mojave or our world. barely scraping by and, to a degree, not learning from past mistakes. Even for the very cautious ones like the Brotherhood. Other evils lurk around the corner. Fascism. Fascism. Military fascism. Yeah. So, let's go crawl back to Prim so we can mail this. So we can mail this stuff all back to our fancy place and the Strip. See you in a bit. So, here we are at Robert Nash's. And we got some mailing to do. Shipped to New Vegas Strip. Oh man, do we have stuff to... Oh my... We have so much stuff to... Oh, I could have repaired... Huh, okay. So much stuff to send. Flare again? Sure, we don't need that. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those. Old Glory, sure. Send all of those. Send most of those or some... Not sure. Pulse, we typically don't need. Red glares, we should... Oh yeah, we need to go back and buy the upgrades for all the stuff we got from the Divide. Keep a couple of those in. Send all those back. Riot gear. Breathing mask. We don't really need it. This I want to try on for myself. Marked Beast. A lot of riot gear. US combat armor. US General. Oh, US Army General outfit. I'd like to try that on easy. Okay, that's a lot of ride resistance. That is a lot of ride resistance. No wonder he traipsed through the Divide unscathed. That's a pretty good mask. So, what weighs a lot that we may not want to keep at all times? Cave fungus, sure. We need to, see if we already have that in stock back at the Strip. Don't want to carry that around. We may not have the Barbarian either. I'll have to double check. All of those. MREs, yeah. Keep a couple, that's more than enough. Keep one of those. Water, yeah, we typically don't need all that much over 10, if that. We haven't really used our bedroll kit all that often. Almost find it not quite worth the effort to carry around. Yeah, I have to double check if we have that as well. And that. So many weapon repair kits. Alright, so all these things. Wowza, okay. Braxo cleaner, don't want that. Carton cigarettes, we'll sell that. Huh. A cigarette, really. Picked up a cigarette. I don't know why the hell he picked those guys up either. Oh, we want, yes, we'd like to have some soup made out of that, please. Right. Oof, that is so much stuff we really don't want to carry. I forget. What does, is it just yeah, microfusion, yeah. Just microfusion. The 12.7 and 308? Yeah, okay. So much weight and ammo. And way too much, yeah, way too much 308. All right. There it goes. Oh, ma'am. Hate to bother you, Ruby.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yeah, the tower is where I live. How about some Red Scorp Venom Casserole, if you wouldn't mind rustling that up?
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Plenty.
Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles. Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Deja vu. A bunch.
Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles.
It's almost like you're stuck in a loop. Bye.
See you.
And goes immediately back to sleep. I'm not sure she's not an experimental android. I was fully expecting to see Eddie here, but of course we haven't. There at the strip. So, we want Deathclaw eggs. We need to talk to Colonel Moore. Yeah, if we want to side with them. Or just inform Yes Man of everything else we would like. If not, siding with the NCR or... Well, Legion we can't because we killed Caesar already, so that's pretty much decided for us. But whether we would side with the NCR. Which, telling you now, we're not. For what should be obvious reasons. Oh. That too much for you in a power armor? Really? Power armor with what should be very, very powerful leg mechanisms, but seriously cannot take the weight jumping 5 meters even. Okay. So, with no specific local goals, because, I mean, bleed me dry, we would have to go to Deadwing Cavern. I don't want to see that. Mesquite Mountains Crater. There's a lot of things that people have told us are located around here that we haven't been to. We may yet go there, but I would rather not go unaccompanied. You know, to a place called Devil's Throat or... Yeah. So we need to go back to the strip. Back to our fellow companions. Future of the Mojave, in fact. Once we manage to rally or strong-arm all the resources currently available at the Mojave, the Brotherhood, even Legion. Once the Battle of Hoover Dam is won, I'm fairly confident we can raffle stomp whatever remnants there are and bring whomever has a shred of reason left into the fold to build a better future for everyone. Potentially strike a deal with the NCR. Form a new government. Open up the... Well, maybe the strip. Yeah. Open up the strip to everyone. Okay. You're messing with the wrong person, man. Yeah. Don't need to waste armor piercing on these guys, it's too easy. Too easy. Someone got blown up by... Oh. They're trying to blow me up. Ha! Nice try. Why do they still congregate in these places? Where are you? So, you see a Juggernaut in some sort of high-tech armor you probably have never laid eyes on before, with advanced and heavy weaponry, and you think, I can dig them on. Really? Really, armless dude? Is that what you think? We may have to cross paths with a Deathclaw or two, now that I'm thinking about it. Down yonder, we did... We did clear a lot of them out. Not sure if it's going to be all. How often have we... Third, fourth time that we've gone along this stretch of road? Not even worth... Yeah, barely even worth looting afterwards. Poor bastards. Haven't seen any trains running. That is concerning. The NCR supply lines must be really stretched then. Well, we'll just have to get ready for the final push ourselves. And that should do it for the Mojave. Should do it. Hey, Snuffles. It's probably still hanging around, right? Snuffles! Probably inside. Too cold in the evening. Howdy. People often think deserts are extremely hot, and most are, during the daytime. They then are extremely cold during the nighttime. Just watching my 6. Don't want to get caught unaware by Deathclaw. Oh. Here we go, here we go. I think this is the one. Oh my god. Is that gonna do it? Probably not. We need first aid, please. Probably need a doctor's bag by now. Take your hand for that. They still hit so hard. Don't like the stone tumbling noises I'm hearing. That typically means someone is kicking said tumbling pebbles. Okay, as long as not a Deathclaw, I'm fine. There's some but into the distance. I can live with them. Far away from me. Stay away, we'll be fine. Well, especially you, because I'm still gonna kill any Deathclaw. Who's fighting there? Again. Is it the gangs? Maybe the gangs. Do I want to find out? Well, someone that got killed by geckos, I think. My chair is making... What? Alright, getting close to McCarran. Should be an entryway just over yonder, right? Yeah. We can get to the maglev to the train, pick up the stuff, all the stuff, and crawl. Crawl back to our lucky penthouse. Some fiends still battling. Well, the game crashed, so I had to reload and come back from Sloan, and oh.
You like that?
Maybe not, because they're dying. They probably would not have liked that. Just a wild guess, a wild stab in the dark. Take the whiskey though, and good amount of energy ammo. Not a bat. Not the bat. Oh, they did get one NCR. Oh. A ranger, no less. Yeah, good luck with that. And we're going back. Leaning back on the chair, and oh, it's creaking. It's not typically doing that, but some reason it now is. All right. Keep the road clear. A new day, and we're about to get into, oh. Yeah, reload. Alright, as I was saying, a new day, a new life, going back home. Well, technically the long way around, but certainly is the quickest way around. And yeah, offload all the material. Maybe you could sell some. In dribs and drabs later on. All the material we accumulated from our adventures in the Divide. What a horrible, horrible place. And we'll have to have some sort of emergency meeting after the Hoover Dam resolution to the teeny tiny problems we have with the Mojave, because tunnelers, oh crap, we cannot get them at the Mojave at any point, lest, well, the entirety of humanity be overrun. I don't know exactly what they eat, because they're so ravenous and high metabolism, apparently. They must need incredible amount of...
That sweetie sure is something.
That's creepy. I don't see enough food supply in terms of wildlife to keep all those tunnelers fed, but maybe it's one of those locust type events. There's so many tunnelers that they'll just all starve.
Go right ahead, Trooper.
Thank you. And never get to the Mojave. And we just saw the worst of it because they were at the blooming hyper-reproduction phase, and then follows the starvation phase.
I won't be missing Mr. House. That's a given. The strip's better off without him.
Yeah. Could not agree more. That's our doing. Pick up all of the items, please. And now let's crawl back to our lucky abode. The polluted, sex, gambling-filled air of this strip. That and oil for the Securitrons. Alright. Home is right there. we're going to have a lot of those notices on the top. Things added to our inventory. There's hundreds of them. We'll need to reorganize, regroup, and see what's what. That will be next time. Until then.